Hey guys, and welcome to the video, and I promise this will be the only video that you need to know all about Halo Wars 2 beta so far. So first of all, we only have the two leaders that you saw right there, Captain Cutter and the new Brute leader, Atriox. And the only game mode and map we have now is a 2v2 domination match on the map Ricochet. Basically you capture control points and drain the enemy team's tickets. And we're going to get into a lot more about the units and the new layout and stuff, and at the very end I'll have the tutorial video for the game. So here I'm going to talk about the units that start in your base now. It's not the Warthog and whatever special unit is. It's Marines and the Jackrabbit, which is a capturing decapture kind of vehicle, very fast scout unit. And right here we have the leader powers tree that replaces the normal leader abilities. They got different tiers, which is different power. They got passive ones that are always working, and then they got the active ones which you have to call in, and they all have the normal regeneration time. And now here there's a different way to gain tech in this game. That's by upgrading your bases. Fire bases and combat stations have a tech of 0, and then you upgrade to
reactor upgrade complete.
Just a moment. Then you upgrade to a command center, which will give you 2 tech, and then upgrade to headquarters, which doesn't give you any extra base slots, but that'll get you to 3 tech. And then we got the different types of turrets, which are turret emplacements. Watchtowers increase visuals, and then siege turrets, which are long range and powerful. And then you got the normal turret upgrades. And now something special in this game is they have like efficiency upgrades and cloaking. Each branch, the armory, barracks, garage, and the air units one, each of them has 3 upgrades to increase like every air unit, every infantry unit's health and stuff, as well as some of the base upgrades, and you can see them all right here. And another new thing, they only had it on the Arbiter last time, but now certain units are cloaked and certain units can detect cloaked units, and that's an example of a cloaked unit. It's a sniper right there. And now I'm going to show you all the units that they have for the UNSC side right here. In the armory, they have the hero, which is, you can only have 1 Spartan now, but it's Jerome, and he's a little more powerful than just a regular Spartan. In the base, you got the Marine and Jackrabbit. And then in the air pad, you have the Hornet, which is, and then we got the Nightingale, which is a support unit, and then the Vulture, which is, the heavy air Vulture. Then you got the regular Warthog, Wolverine, anti-air, Kodiak, which is a lockdown artillery, and it kind of replaces the Cobra in a sense. Then you got the Scorpion. And then here you got Hellbringers, which is the flamethrowers. Cyclops, which are no longer melee. They're actually like a pretty powerful range unit. And then you got the Sniper. And now here we got all of the Covenant upgrades, which is the same except instead of a siege turrets, they have shield generators.
Apex constructed.
And that's the range of it, of a sensor. We got the shield generator right there. And now we have the leader, which is a warlord, pretty much a brute chieftain, in the right there, war council. And in here you got the that thing which slows enemies, the anti-air. Then you have of course the locust and the wraith. Airpad, you still get the engineer, still got the banshees. You got the shroud, which is a defensive unit. Then you got that big bad boy down there. It's like a heavy artillery, kind of like the Kodiak. You got suicide grunts, you got the hunters, elite rangers, which are basically snipers, and the jump pack brutes. And now here's the tutorial video, and that pretty much wraps up this video, and thanks for watching. I'll see you later.
Welcome to Halo Wars 2. My name is Captain James Cutter. It's important to keep an eye on the battlefield so you can react and plan your strategies accordingly. You can move your view around the map using the left stick. The right stick rotates the view. Now I'll show you how to select your units. Units need to be selected before you can issue orders. Units can be selected by moving the cursor over them and pressing the A button. Holding the A button paints a selection area over a group of units. Alternatively, tapping the right bumper will select all units on screen. Another way of managing your units is by assigning them to control groups on the D-pad. Welcome to Halo Wars 2. My name is Captain James Cutter. It's important to keep an eye on the battlefield so you can react and plan your strategies accordingly. You can move your view around the map using the left stick. The right stick rotates the view. Now I'll show you how to select your units. Units need to be selected before you can issue orders. Units can be selected by moving the cursor over them and pressing the A button. Holding the A button paints a selection area over a group of units. Alternatively, tapping the right bumper will select all units on screen. Another way of managing your units is by assigning them to control groups on the D-pad. Once units are selected, the X button is used to issue orders, such as moving, attacking enemies, garrisoning structures, and capturing tactical points on the map. If you wish to take your units out of a garrison, press A to select the garrison and eject them via the radial menu. It's important that your base is receiving a steady flow of supplies and power so you can build the army you want. Supplies and power can be gathered on the battlefield from crates or by capturing and holding Forerunner power nodes. You can build additional buildings at your base to produce infantry units, vehicle units, air units, or special units. You'll always start with a base, but as you move around the map, you'll find more empty slots to build additional bases. Your base isn't your only support on the battlefield. View and unlock your commander powers in the command tree. You can access the command tree by holding the View button at any point during the game. Any abilities you unlock will be accessible through the Commander Powers menu by pressing the left trigger. One of the most useful commander powers is the ability to heal units. If your units are low on health, target them and use the healing commander power to heal all units within the area of effect. In Halo Wars 2, upgrading your base will advance your tech level. Higher tech levels will allow you to purchase more advanced units, upgrades, and buildings. Upgrade a base by selecting the central building and choosing the base upgrade option at the top of the radial menu. If you have multiple bases, your tech level is determined by your most upgraded base. Additionally, each building type has its own global upgrades and unit-specific upgrades. The combat in Halo Wars 2 uses a rock, paper, scissors approach. Infantry is defeated by vehicles, vehicles by air, air by infantry. Some units are counter units. They can be used against specific units, even if it breaks the rock, paper, scissors rule. Good luck, soldier, and I'll see you on the battlefield.